What is up, everybody? It's me, Yoshi. That's M, and our feature creator, Star. Say hello, everybody. Say hello, Star.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
You're alright. Just treat it like any conversation. You're just having a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Just, people watching you and silently judging you. So it's okay.
You totally got this. Nobody's judging.
I'm joking.
Mm-hmm. How would you introduce yourself, Star? Tell us a little bit about, you.
Well, I'm Star, or Parveen. I've recently took a liking to makeup, and I would call myself an aspiring makeup artist. But you know what? I'm a makeup artist. Like, you don't have to be perfect at makeup. I'm a major D&D nerd, and I'm a major nerd in general. I love science, math, all that pizzazz. Other than that, I'm a fun, outgoing, very hyper person, although it might not seem like it right now because I'm really nervous, not gonna lie. Yeah.
Lights, camera, action, freeze.
Right? Like I've streamed so much, but this is very different. I've never been someone who centered I don't know what I was saying right there.
The center of attention? I got you.
Like I interview people on my stream, not people interview me, so it's scary, not gonna lie.
Little role reversal going on.
Mm-hmm. It's great. But yeah, that's me. I'm a hyper fun girl who now enjoys putting makeup on.
I would say I've definitely always appreciated your energy. You bring that to the table 100%, and then some.
Yeah, you just started doing the makeup thing, right? Like, that's
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I've seen a lot of your pictures and stuff, so, like, I think you're doing good. I don't know anything about makeup, and that's why M is here, but, so.
Well, she looks fantastic,
yeah,
so.
Yes, very nice.
Thank you.
Highlighter is on point.
Always. Highlighter is the best thing in makeup.
So, chat, if you have any questions for Star, please at SupForce. That's why I keep looking over this way, because I'm trying to watch chat for you guys. Through the whole thing, we'll be asking questions, trying to get to know Star a lot better. We're going to walk through the camera space.
Actually need something from the closet, but in the meantime.
Right, so, yeah, so ask your questions. We'll get to know Star a little bit better. Em, you want to start us off with asking stuff and things?
Sure. Well, I know that Star, you said that you're a huge D&D nerd. So, and I've never played D&D. I'm always asking you about it. But I'm going to ask you about it some more. Tell us about your character that you have.
Right now I have 2 characters. One that I have not played yet. And another one that is a fighter princess. And I basically made her me, but super extra and super strong. So, like, I'm really weak. I've got no muscle whatsoever. I work out now. I've never worked out in my past life. So, I don't have muscle. I have a really low constitution, which is basically my health score. I'm always sick. My immune system's stupid. So I made this one the perfect me. And, she's a
Alright.
princess because I'm a princess. Um, and her backstory is not tragic like any other of my other characters, which is great. It's actually, she's grown up learning how to fight, learning how to be this powerful creature, and now she wants to go out in the world and prove to people that she's this magnificent thing and that she's a princess that can fight for herself and doesn't need someone to rely on. So she's
So the
awesome.
reverse of every Disney movie ever. Girl can handle her
Basically,
own. Like,
basically, yeah, exactly. Actually, um, she is very independent, but also very hyper and very friendly, and always wants to meet new people and talk to people and make friends. So that's kind of part of who I am as a person. So it was nice to put it into her because it makes role playing her a lot easier.
that's very cool that as far as like the role playing aspect, you made it similar to yourself so that you could fit into that character. And then you kind of like stacked on top of that, like the things that you're like, if I could have it, I would change this. So that's really cool.
Exactly. Yeah,
So you
I
said
love
that
it.
you have more than just the one. You said that there's the
There's
kind
another
of
one.
alternative side.
I joined a game on Thursdays that starts March 4th, I believe is a Thursday. First week of March. And basically, it's this human wizard that is a bookworm. Like, not just like a wizard. Everybody that's played D&D knows wizards are bookworms. But this one's like major bookworm. And she's writing this book about things that she's never read in books that she's learned in life so that other people can learn from it who just go to the library. She's traveled a lot because her family is a family of merchants, so she's always in the back of a caravan reading. Always, just reading.
Right.
So she's learned her entire life since she was young books, 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 and that's where she got her magic from. And the last couple years she's spent in Waterdeep, which is one of the major cities. And she's been trying to establish herself as a
Okay.
wizard, as this powerful creature as well. This one took the nerd side of me and didn't take the really fun social side of me. So I guess, put them together and they become me.
Okay. So we have the princess and then the bookworm. And then you spoke about how she comes from, what was the town that you said?
She doesn't come from there. She lives in Waterdeep. It's
Waterdeep.
this
Okay.
major town, city in the Sword Coast, and it's very well known. It's a very big city. People move through and out of Waterdeep a lot. Not a lot of people settle there, other than the people that are local to that area. They have like one of the most, one of the really big libraries there that I do not know what it's called. I just know because my DM friend told me about it.
Okay.
Um, so she settled here so that she can learn more and really connect with people that know books, are librarians, are book nerds themselves, or that are just really strong wizards.
That's really cool. So how many people play in your group then?
In the group I play in, we're 7 girls. In the group I'll play on Thursday, we're gonna be 8 people, I believe. And the two groups that I run on Sundays, I've got 6 people in the first one and 6 people in the second one.
Nice. That's awesome. And are you looking for more people to play with or kind of full tapped out right now?
Right now I'm tapped out, although I do want to start running a one shot at least once every 2 weeks. But I'm waiting to know my schedule 100% because next month I start school before I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna do one shots every 2 weeks and then not have time to do that.
That's totally fair. Thinking ahead.
Yeah,
Plan for the future. I
that's
That's
guess.
spicy. So I've been watching a couple of your streams because I don't know anything about D&D. But obviously you see me in there watching you guys play. I always found it kind of interesting because I'm that type of person. But when you make a character, do you like no like seen the D&D sheet? But do you come up with a backstory for it, or is it kind of like do you make the backstory and then put that backstory and character on the sheet, or do you go off the sheet and then make the backstory? Like, how does that work?
You can do either. I like to create a backstory know what I want this character to be like, personality-wise, before I pick class, race, background, and actually fill out the sheet with stats. Because then you can base off your sheet off of the backstory. So, if she has always been sickly and she, I don't know, only sits and reads books 20 hours a day, she's not going to be a fighter. She's not going to be someone that needs a high constitution. But if she's someone that goes and slashes things and has been training to be this warrior her entire life, well, now you've narrowed it down to like paladin, fighter, cleric, right? So, my advice, especially if you're a new player, play around with your backstory first and then be like, okay, what character, race, and class and background fit this description that I've made? Because there's gonna be something that fits. And then pick those and fill in your sheet with the stats, with the feats, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, what got you in doing your makeup? Like, I know like it's kind of new to you, and I was there when you were talking to Em about it. But I mean, what got you like, I'm gonna start doing this? Like what made you passionate about it?
I've been doing makeup for a while, like just like looks every once in a while. I only learned how to do makeup when I was 17, so it was just 2 years ago. Where all my friends were doing makeup since they were 12 or 13. I didn't know what makeup consisted of. I knew lipstick, I knew blush, and that was it. Like I didn't know what a foundation powder was, foundation, mascara, none of that. I just knew lipstick and blush. And then I started doing it slowly, learning slowly, and buying more makeup over the time. And like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was like, I feel really happy. I feel really good. You know what? I'm going to spice it up with some makeup. Because before now, I only put makeup when I felt bad, when I felt sad, when I didn't like what I looked like in that day. And I did my makeup and it felt amazing. It felt freeing. So I started putting more makeup on. And then um, one of my friends is a pharmacy beauty influencer. And I was like, how do I do this? How can I become an influencer too? Because honestly, makeup shifted my entire perspective on beauty itself. Because at the end of the day, whether I have makeup on or not, I know I'm pretty. I know I'm not, this ugly hag, right? But
Well, I am, and that's not very nice to say. I can't wear makeup. And no, I'm not wearing eyeliner. I lied to you earlier.
oh my god, I'm so sorry.
This is what tired looks like all the time. Just.
I'm dying. Okay, that's hilarious. Poor Yoshi.
I'm so sorry.
If I would have known, like, I could have had my wife come here, put some eyeliner on, or like clean this up. But, I just look like this all the time. I'm old.
We love you, Yoshi. Okay, you're not old. You're
I
a
mean,
beautiful age,
that's why they make concealer. It hides everything.
right? So I approached my friend. She told me how, and I linked up with this amazing company, not gonna lie, and became a beauty influencer there. And I started putting makeup on every day, posting every day, and making sure that I felt good doing what I'm doing because I don't want to be like, oh my god, I'm putting makeup on. So
No, it shouldn't
every
be
day
a
I wake up with
task,
a
like a
smile.
chore. Like,
Yeah,
no.
I literally get up and I want to do this. I want to do this. And I'm just really happy that I got the chance to do it and do something I love and have the opportunity to grow from it. So it's not just, oh, I'm putting makeup on and then sitting in my room. With COVID, you don't want to just put makeup on and sit in your room. You want to feel good doing these things that you usually do to go out. So I'm just really happy with it.
I think a lot of people can relate to that right now, like just getting dressed up and ready to go nowhere. But it is good self-care, right? Like it makes you feel a lot better. Not to sit in your jammies all day and feel like, a real person. So I can totally relate.
I
You
mean,
said,
Yeah, I would never sit in my pajamas all day.
I
I'm
have pajama
definitely
pants
wearing pants right now.
yeah, Yoshi, show up, stand up, show it to us.
on.
I'm good. Nobody needs to see my Ninja Turtle boxers or my Ninja Turtle PJs.
Don't worry, I have pajama pants even though I wear really cute shirts on top, so you're fine.
Well, we make sure I am really wearing pants. I put it on right before I did this because I knew it. Probably
Were
act
you
like an adult.
afraid to stand up and be like, oh no, cover up?
You never know. Like my chair could have broke, could have went butt up, and just So now I'm wearing pants. We're good. But
No, I always liked the news
that's
anchors
horrible.
who, like they're filming them from the waist up and they're wearing a complete suit and tie, everything, and then like bottom half is like basketball shorts.
They gotta be comfortable. They gotta be comfortable.
So you said,
I love how you guys talking on top of each other and then both.
Yeah, I stopped because I got I went just full blown like what's squirrel like it's happening over there. Go ahead, Em. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say that you said that you're influencing for pharmacy now.
Yeah, Pharmacy USA.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we do not ship to Canada yet, but we will be starting this year, which is awesome. It's this European brand, which is one of the reasons I was willing to actually try it out because 90% of makeup here causes me to break out, but not just break out, it causes me to itch when I have the makeup on, which
Okay, so
sucks
almost
because I
like a
have
mild
very
allergic
sensitive.
reaction.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm very sensitive. My skin is super sensitive. Even if I use primer, even if I do a whole ordeal of things to make my skin better, nothing works. Um, so I had just stuck to bronzer and blush and highlighter before, and I never put any like foundation or creams on because I was always afraid of that. But my friend uses them and she really likes it, so I was like, okay, let me try this, right? It's great because 90% of the makeup is vegan free, is vegan, not vegan free, vegan. And the other thing is in Europe, there are so many chemicals that are banned that are not
mhm,
banned in the States, right? And some of these chemicals are not even important. Like, banned or not, it's fine. But some of the chemicals that are banned are actually really harmful for your skin, and they're
mhm.
not banned here. So I know that I'm getting quality makeup because I'm putting it every day on my face. I don't want to get something that's gonna go every day on my face, go into my pores, and then, mess my face up because,
Yeah,
like,
no,
it will. It will.
to- totally.
So,
Your skin is like your biggest organ, right? So whatever you're putting on it every day matters. And yeah, I have heard that like there's a lot of things that, are in the US and Canada, that the UK, just doesn't use in their products. I've heard that it's always like contributed towards the shelf life. They're like, well, it lasts longer. And I'm like,
that's probably true.
I'd rather it expire than
But,
for
like,
it
it's your
to
skin.
burn my skin.
Exactly. Like, it's your skin. Like, my sister is even more sensitive than I am. And today I was like, okay, I took a patch of her skin and I put some CC cream on it. And I'm like, tell me if this itches you by the end of the day. She's like, okay. Has not itched her yet. It's great, right? Because she can't put any foundation on. She always puts like foundation blush from Bare Minerals. And that's great, but that's very expensive, right?
Bare
This
minimum
brand is
up
not
there.
that expensive. Like the CC cream is I think like $16, right? And I've already used it 6 times. And it's not even like a third of the bottle or anything. It's like literally like this much. Like I literally squeeze a little bit on and it spreads on my entire face, which is great. Um so that's
That's
what
pretty
I'm
good.
like, I don't have to go buy MAC foundation for $30 or $40 and then itch because of it, but it looks good, right? I can buy something that's affordable, but also feels good on my skin and looks good.
Yoshi can definitely relate to the affordable part. I know that Ashley goes ham and buys some pretty expensive makeup. So,
That's what I thought.
like, I don't wear it, but I know what the price tag looks like.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought. I thought expensive meant good. That's what I thought. Until I started looking at labels and I started looking at chemicals used and all these things, and I'm like, wait, expensive is not necessarily good. That's not how it works. Not with makeup. And not with a lot of
I,
things, actually.
I should have had my
Yeah,
wife in this conversation. Feel way better. Like I don't know, but she does a lot of like crazy. I don't know. I don't know anything about anything like that. I knew it takes long, and I knew you have to like do certain stuff to make certain things look right. But I mean, I wake up in the morning, brush my beard, throw on a baseball cap, and then I'm out. So like, but
Guys have
apparently,
it so easy.
Easy. Yeah, like. But you know what? Someday I'm gonna meet Yoshi and I'm gonna put his makeup on. Like, I will do it. Well, if I have to tie him down and get you and his wife to help me, I will. We'll put his
I
makeup
mean,
on.
I'll do it. Like, it's not, you don't have to tie me down. I'm
Willingly.
down. I don't mind.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you some questions and stuff that I kind of know a little about.
Understand?
Do you play like now? What do you do besides D&D and makeup? Like what? Like if you're not doing any of that stuff, is there a game you play? Is there?
I play a lot of League of Legends. I also stream one of my games every week, or 3 of my games every week on Tuesdays. But if I'm not playing League of Legends, I'm either reading, writing, or drawing. So I really like writing because it's a nice creative what's the
Outlet?
word? Outlet.
Outlet?
Thank you. I knew what the word was, but I couldn't think of it. It's a nice creative outlet other than my face. So usually my canvas is my face. That's where I'll be like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna draw something on here. But with writing, it's more raw material. You just sit there. I just sit there and I just write whatever's on my mind. I like to read a lot because I like to take the terms and the sentences in reading to use them in my D&D games to explain certain things. Because explaining everything from scratch is not easy.
Touche. Like, you create a whole dang world.
Exactly. M knows that I draw, but I suck. But I enjoy it. So,
She doesn't suck, okay?
I suck. I can't even draw a stick figure. Like, no, I suck. But yeah, mostly League. If I'm not playing League, I'm writing. So in that order, League, writing, reading, drawing.
So out of the stuff that you've written, what's your favorite? Like, was it like a story or a poem?
No judgment. All right, guys.
No
But
judgment. Safe zone.
my favorite thing I've ever written was a One Direction fanfic.
Okay.
And like, I know, childish. I was like 16 or 17 at the time. The only reason it's my favorite is because it's my first completed story that I've ever written. And I've started so many different short stories and stories that I just kind of leave in the middle. But I loved it because it gave me that sense of accomplishment that I like really wanted at the time. Until now, it feels good. So that's my favorite feeling from any writing I've done. My favorite actual good content writing is a poem, which was a footnote poem. And for those who don't know what a footnote poem, it's basically like usually a drawing or some type of like scribbles in the actual page, and the entire poem is in footnotes. And sometimes the numbers will be on the page, and they'll kind of make like a rose, right? If you're like talking about roses or thorns, it'll be thorns, and the numbers make them, and it's really cool. But that
sounds
one,
wicked.
it was so nice. It was so much fun, and I loved it. Loved every second of it.
Okay. So when you're writing, you like to write all the way to the climax, but you don't like to write the conclusion? Is that generally where you stop?
I usually write just the climax. Like, not to the climax, just the climax. And
So you
then
just write the center part. You don't even write like the beginning, the
I have it
the
in my head.
setting.
I have it in my head. I just don't take the time to write it out.
Okay. You're like, no, I just want to get to the good part, write it out, and then we're done with this.
Exactly.
I wish
Yoshi's
I
having
I wish I wrote more. Like I used to write a lot, just because I'm dyslexic, so it takes me longer to write stuff out. But I guess I stopped doing it, and I kind of miss it. Like, because I used to like, believe it or not, like I used to write poems, like things I thought was kind of neat and stuff like that. So I kind of know what you're talking about in that aspect. But I mean, like I stopped doing it so long ago, and it was like one of the things I wish I would have kept up on. So I mean that's really interesting that you do it and you find it interesting. So I
we
like
need to
that.
have like a poem night, guys. We need to have a
See, and
poem night.
I've never actually written a poem. Like when I was in school,
What?
um, the only thing that I ever wrote was this like story called Cinder Felly Flow or something like that. I was in like third grade, okay? Like don't judge me. Safe zone. And it was like I had turned Cinderella into a sci-fi story. That's what I wrote.
Oh.
I, yeah, that's the only thing I can recall.
Interesting. No, I've written a lot in school and in college when I took the creative writing course. So like, I mean, I went and I took a course to write, so that makes sense too.
Rabs had a question. He wants to know what got you started in content creation.
One of my friends, he was streaming D&D, and he's like, you know what? You have that personality that's perfect for a content creator. That's perfect for a stream. You know, you have that vibe to you, and you should try it. And then I went and I looked it up, and I looked at everything, and I spent 8 hours that day setting up overlays, setting up OBS, setting up stream elements, and I just jumped right in. Just jumped right in. Within 8 hours, I had been like straight into the whole thing, looked so many things up, and 2 days later, I streamed my first D&D game, and it went amazing. It went amazing. So, just ever since then, it's been something that I love doing. I love talking to people.
I'm impressed. Like from my tech challenge self, I would have never been able to set up my own OBS and overlays and all of that. Just from jumping on the internet, figuring it out. So kudos to you. That's impressive.
Now
Thank you.
that one you streamed, that one you're talking about, that's the one I was there for, right? Was the D&D game?
What?
The
When was
D&D game
when was
that
your
you
first
hosted.
stream?
That was the one I was
My
there for.
first stream? My first stream was like in October.
No, I'm talking about the first time you hosted the D&D thing. You just said you hosted one, right?
I am so lost.
Okay, on your stream, you said you
Yes.
hosted a D&D game, right?
Yes, I host one on Sundays.
Okay, that was the one I was there for, right?
Yes, last Sunday
That was
was
your
one of the
first one?
games. No, it was not my first one. My first
Okay.
one was in October.
Okay. I thought you meant like it was your first. What is it called?
First module. It was the first module I've ever run. So I always do homebrew stuff, which is content from my head that I make a D&D world out of and I play a game from. This one is an actual like little 3-page booklet that tells you what the story arcs are and you run the game for players. That's what you're talking about. It's the first module.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, that makes more sense.
I didn't know what it was called, so I was like, I don't know that thing you do.
Right?
So
Me
I didn't
and
know.
Yoshi over
But it's
here
called
have
like.
no idea what a
Is it-
module is.
Is it called? Is it called being the dungeon master? I think.
Yep.
Right? Is that it?
That's what DM stands for in the StarDM, Dungeon Master. So you're basically the person that runs the games for different players. Although I play in games, but I like to run it because I am a writer and I have a lot of creative ideas, so why not give that to players because there's always a lot more players than there are DMs. Always. So you'll always find players and you won't find DMs. By the way, I have to say this.
Imagine.
I love all of you. Anybody who's watching, my username is TheStarDM001. Just so you guys know.
Which means dungeon master for guys like me who had no idea. I thought it was just something you had in your name.
Nope.
Perfect.
Yoshi
see,
probably thought it meant like DM, like actual DMs, sliding into somebody's DM.
I literally like every time I've always just called her Star, but when I looked at her name, I was like Star DM001. So I was like, maybe it's just something she had for Twitch. You know what I mean, like or an Instagram. And so I thought it was like I thought it was like more like that. Like that's the name you could get for your Instagram or Twitter or whatever. And I guess I just never thought of it being, DM as in Dungeon Master. So that's.
Have I ever told you why my name is TheStarDM?
I haven't been told this story.
So I'm a dungeon master, obviously, which is basically why the DM is there. But the reason a lot of people call me Star here and on Instagram, on Facebook, on all my social medias is because my name, Parveen, means a cluster of stars. So I took that and I'm like, you know what? We're going to twist my name around so I don't put Parveen DM, right? Because that doesn't sound cool. And I put TheStarDM and it just really fit well. The 001 is when I was born.
There you have it, folks.
I love how I got my name. To me, it sounds so creative, and then when I say it out loud, I'm like, this is pretty lame. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
No, I think it's always cool to hear the story of like how somebody created their name, right? Like, might have just been something as small as like I was sitting in my basement with a few friends and we thought it was funny, like so.
Is that how Yoshi got his name?
I mean,
Basically. We played a lot of Halo, and all the guys that we played Halo with were named after, like, we have Mario, Luigi, Bowser, and then I came along and was like, I'm taking Yoshi because I have a tattoo of him, so that's how that name came along. So question, what did you start as a DM? Sorry if it's been asked. What did you start as a DM?
So maybe like what?
Win. It's win because I can't effing read.
This is Yoshi's dyslexia, okay? Like
I'm sitting there like I read it like 5 times. Like what? Like what did it? Like what is what? Like what do you mean what? Rabs? And then I'm like win you.
When
You guy.
I started playing a year and a half ago. I started DMing maybe 7 or 8 months ago. No, because I've been here for 6 months and I had been DMing in Lebanon. So it's been at least 10 months. It's probably 10 months ago is when I started DMing. But I did take a break for like a month and a half because I felt like my mental health needed the break and I couldn't just focus on it anymore. And now I'm back on it full time every Sunday. 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the afternoon, 2-hour break in the middle.
dang, that is a grind right there. Like dedication.
Mm-hmm.
So just remember everybody too. Sorry to cut you off, Star. Remember, if anybody has questions at SupForce, I'll try to read them. Apparently, I can't read today. And we'll get them to Star and we'll ask him. Star, I know something about you that you speak 2 languages, correct?
Yes.
I thought that was pretty cool the first time I heard you say something in a different language. So I was like, that's dope, But were you raised there, or was it more you kind of like got it passed down from like your parents kind of thing?
I was raised there and here. So I've moved around 4 or 5 times, maybe a little bit more. So I was born here, was here for a little while, then went there before I was 1, and then I broke my skull. Like actually broke my skull over there. And then over there they said I'd only live to be 11, and the medication they were giving me basically deteriorates your bone. But it was just to keep me alive. So my mom packed up everything, brought a doctor with us on a plane, and carried me over here. I got lucky. And I say this, and honestly, I believe in fate. Some people might not. But the brain surgeon here and he was a neurologist, had just lost his daughter who was 4 to a brain tumor. And he thought I was his second chance. So he did everything he could to make sure I was okay. Took me off of those medications that were really bad for me because I was like not even 1, like I was 1, maybe a little bit over. And monitored me for 2 or 3 weeks. And my skull started to, at that age, your cells are regenerating so fast, it closed up all on its own.
That's
Which was
awesome.
great. I'm here now. At the time, we went back over there, and then I came back when I was 5 or 6. Wait, 2006, 5, when we had a war in Lebanon. And I remember that experience like it was yesterday. There were boats, really big boats, sent by the U.S. Embassy to carry all Americans from there to Greece. And then from Greece, we flew here because we couldn't get on a plane because there were bombings. We came here for a couple months, and then we went back after the war had settled. And then I came back in second grade. So around a year later, for a couple months, went back, and then came back, and then went back, and then came from fifth grade all the way to 10th grade. And that's where I think that's where my personality was formed in that time. So I'd say I was more raised here than there, but my entire family speaks Arabic. So you have to know it. You can't not know it. So I learned some over there, learned some here, constantly still studied Arabic here even when I was here. And then when I went back for high school, I was placed in third grade level Arabic when I was in grade 10, which is great, smart. I still can't write and read. I can read, I can't write because I don't know the letters properly. But to me, I have a more American mindset just because my critical years were spent here, not there. But Arabic is just something you need to know to communicate with the rest of our family because there's people that don't know English.
So culturally, it came in handy for you just with your family, but then kind of your roots, you spent more time here and learned a lot about, like, our culture, essentially. Not that I'm not going to say that.
I want to know so bad, but I'll just ask you later.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Secrets. So, I want to see the stuffed animals behind you.
Okay. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Okay. So, this is Lucy May. Isn't she super cute? Now, Lucy May loves to read and write, but she also loves the kitchen because she loves cooking and helping her mom eat good food.
Okay,
We've got...
I have to ask before we move on. Is Lucy May a unicorn Pegasus llama?
I just thought she was a Pegasus, but maybe?
Okay.
I was kind of wondering too, because I was like, wait a minute, I'm really like, because
I like it. I hope that it's what I think it is.
To me, it definitely gives out the llama vibe, but it's like, I don't know.
No clue. No clue.
Oh.
Okay.
Rip.
So this is Sebastian. He is a basketball player, and he wants to play in the NBL, which is the National Basketball League.
Goals?
It's a rabbit, so that's...
Jump high, This is Pointy. Now, Pointy doesn't have a backstory, but he does have a reason why he's called Pointy. When I'm on call with people, and I'm just holding him, I'll just use him to point to stuff. So that's where he got his name. It's
Nice.
great. These are my cherries that I got on Valentine's Day because,
Those are
cute,
Very cute.
Do I have to get up and get the other ones?
No. I just want to know what was behind you right there. That's why I was sitting there looking at it. I'm like, I just want to see that one right there.
Bad for the lion. He needs a backstory.
You know what, Em? We'll make a backstory together. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Awesome.
You pinky promise me?
Pinky promise. We're so adorable. And then there's just Yoshi. I'm sorry. I'm not mean. I'm nice. I'm a nice person. Star, you're nice.
Yoshi's pretty adorable when he wants to be.
That is true.
Fucking lies.
I mean, Ashley married you for some reason, okay?
Yeah, because that was her last option.
Don't say that, Yoshi.
I'm crying.
Careful, what you say will forever be on the internet.
You never heard of settling? Like, that's what she did. I just got lucky because I was there.
Okay.
So, what else do you do for fun? Like, if you're not at home or doing any of that stuff, like, what do you do? Like, what do you go outside and build snowmen? Like, what do you do outside
Before
of
COVID or
like,
post-COVID?
Before, before. We all know what you do right now because we're all doing the same thing. But what did you do before?
Hung out with a lot of friends. like a lot. Like I was constantly around people during the day. Probably would go home 6, 7 o'clock after I'd been with friends all day, or I'd be in bed all day and then I'd go out all the entire afternoon slash night. I'm known to be a hugger, so literally, anytime I saw any of my friends, they'd get 1 to 3 hugs, and we just go out do the stupidest stuff, like laser tag, or we go to McDonald's and get chicken nuggets, or we go and have open wings and have a competition. I can eat 73 buffalo wings. 73, guys. Challenge me. Challenge me, and I will make sure I beat you.
I can
will
out
make sure I beat
you.
Yeah. What? Okay.
Oh, we know what we're doing for next stream, ladies and gentlemen. Come back here. We're going to be putting all this to a test.
We're just gonna eat buffalo wings.
Okay.
So long as
Okay.
somebody dies.
I have to challenge you now. The moment places are back open, we're gonna go with cameras, and we're gonna video each other, Skype each other, Discord each other, whatever it is, and we're gonna see who eats more wings. Deal?
Deal.
Deal.
However, my wings are not going to be as good as the ones that I ate. We have a place here that has 100 different wing flavors, and me and my friend went one time, and we got every single flavor.
Yeah, I don't
And we
I only
finished
like
it.
buffalo.
Like,
I like barbecue flavor, but the moment I eat barbecue, I get full because it's so dense. So
my
wings,
least.
chicken nuggets, food. I like food. I like to eat food. So that was one of the major things we did. Eat food.
Eat food.
Eat food. So
I'd be okay if it was all boneless wings, but I can't do wings on the bone.
Boneless
you
with
are,
so much more meat on it, though. Like,
but you are a disgrace. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Boneless wings.
I don't eat
No.
anything on the bone. Like,
No.
I don't
I'm
like
sorry.
it. Never.
I don't like it. White meat only. For
I've been
Yoshi.
I've been in the cooking industry a long time. If you just know what those things look like and stare at them for like 8 hours a day, then you're just like, nah, I'm good, dude. Like, I've seen things, Star. I've seen crazy things.
Okay, Yoshi.
So, what are you going to school for? Like, I know that you're going to do big things, and you seem like you're always like, when we first met, you were always like, school. But I guess I never really like was like, hey, Star, what are you doing? So what are you doing?
Dude, she tutored my dumbass.
I tried, and then you fell off the face of the earth, and I'm like, does she need help again? And then I message you, and she'd be like, no, later.
No, I got a 98 because of you, and then I stopped studying.
I'm doing computer engineering for my bachelor's, and then I want to go into a more brain-related field. So, focusing on neuroscience and reverse engineering the brain for my master's and PhD. I also want to get a degree as a physician's assistant so that I have more knowledge with anatomy and all those kinds of things because I love doctors. I love helping people, and I wanted to be a doctor, but my family frowned upon it because I wanted to be a neurosurgeon, and my family's like, "No, you're a girl. You can't do that." And I've started schooling 3 years in now, so I'm not going to be like, "Oh, well, now I'm going to do it," because now I know I can. So I want to get as close to that field as I can without wasting too many years.
Fair enough. I think a lot of things in, the healthcare industry can take, upward of 10 years for schooling, but definitely worth it. Don't sell yourself short. If you want to be a neuroscience, okay, this is me over here. A neuroscientist? Is that what you said? Then you do it.
Yeah, technically, that's the field I'm going towards.
Alright, so apparently I missed some questions. So sorry, Vash. Vash wants to know, what's the poster behind your door?
Moana.
And Rabs wants to know what you're eating.
What am I eating? Not eating anything. Do I look?
Are you
like
talking
I'm
about
chewing?
what my wife just brought me in? Nobody was
I
supposed
think
to see
so.
that. It's oh, that was for Yoshi. It's 100% tacos. Like,
It's tacos?
Yeah, like.
Can I have some?
Ooh, yeah.
Whoa, those look like loaded tacos.
Oh yeah,
I love that they have jalapenos in them.
Oh yeah. And then she
Hard
like. This is how
jalapenos.
great my wife is. She brings me this, and then instantly brings me heartburn medication because she knows I'm gonna need it.
Yes.
That's so cute.
Let me make sure I didn't miss any more questions. I don't. That's a one bone or two bone wings.
Two, always two. Those are the best. Two.
Yeah, I agree.
Anybody that likes one bone doesn't like wings.
It's just like the leg has more cartilage on it. And if you're like, I don't know, if you're going to eat the cartilage, like go for it. Like, but I would rather have the two bone and have more meat.
I don't even know if it's just that. I feel like the two bone, the sauce on the thing, it gets onto all the meat. Whereas in the leg, you get some dryness on the inside. And I'm like, no, not up for that.
Actually, yeah, that's so true. Like where it narrows out, it just like becomes kind of like, it's not moist anymore.
Yep.
Oh, that's gross.
Yoshi, I'm still waiting for the hard questions. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I keep looking at Yoshi. I'm like, is it time? Is it time? Is it time?
I literally just said that to you to psych you out.
You did not.
I have no really hard question for you. Like,
I
there's personal questions that I could ask, but it's like I said, I don't like asking personal questions. So, I mean, if there's something you want to tell us and something you want to say to help us get to know you a little better, let's just bring it up, talk about it.
I have a very important question.
Okay.
Coffee or tea?
Neither. Hot chocolate.
I knew the answer to that one.
Did you?
We talked about
Nobody's
it before.
ever answered that before.
I will tell you why. Okay. Coffee to me, I'll have it if it has tons of creamer because I don't like bitter tastes in anything. I just don't like bitter. Tea is a warm sweetness that I can get better with chocolate. So hot chocolate. I have stuffed animals. I'm a princess, alright? I'm a kid at heart. I love my hot chocolate. I love that. Just like hot chocolate with some snowman, with some marshmallow.
Some snowmen.
Okay.
They're pretty
There's
much snowmen.
a story behind that. Because I call hot chocolate, since I was a kid in Girl Scouts, snowman soup.
That is fucking the cutest thing I've ever
that's
heard.
why
Oh, we get one a pod. Oops.
What?
Nothing. Carry on.
I used to call it snowman soup. So
That's the best name ever. Like,
yeah. So hot chocolate. Sorry, not sorry.
I'm totally gonna teach my kids that. Snowman suit.
It's so cute, right? But yeah, hot chocolate.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna ask you the question that Rab asks to everybody because he just is dying to know.
Yesterday's question.
Did he ask you yesterday?
I'm assuming.
You're assuming?
Yeah, he had a different question for today. So I got a couple more questions for you. Rab wants to know because we're having this big debate about this, so we changed the wording of the question.
Mm-hmm.
Batman or Superman?
Superman.
Still disappointed, Rabs. Still disappointed.
What is the right answer?
Batman.
Batman?
That's Yoshi.
Batman.
I'm sorry. I just never grew a liking to Batman. I liked Superman. I never liked Batman.
Fair enough. I mean, if I could get beat up by a green rock, I guess I would like him too. That's cool.
See, okay, but let's ask her the original. Let's ask her the original question though. Now that you know her answer to that, because it's like I would have answered the same thing as she did, but I agree with you with the other question. So we'll see.
So it'd be Marvel or DC.
Oh no, I don't want to answer wrong.
Let me just slide back my chair, and we'll find the right answer together.
Marvel.
That is definitely the wrong answer, Star. All these are Batman!
I know what you wanted me to answer, but I'm like,
Oh god.
Marvel. It's Marvel.
Do you have
Marvel.
a favorite superhero in Marvel then?
Not a big superhero fan. Like, I'll watch the movies if I'm watching them with my family or friends, but I don't go and watch movies like that. I
Oh,
like more
okay.
like romance or comedy movies or action movies. Like, I mean, I guess you can consider that action, just not that type of action. I like realistic action movies.
Okay, so like a good rom-com or like a war movie.
Yeah, war-ish movies. Okay, so one of my favorite movies. I don't know who knows this movie. It's pretty old. It's called Taken. Does anybody know this movie?
You'd have to jog my memory just because I'm really bad with names.
Don't know his name. Really
Does he
famous actor.
abduct the
Has
daughters?
yes. Wait,
Yeah, yeah.
abduct the what? The daughters.
Daughters. Isn't there two?
There's a daughter and a friend
Oh, okay, that's what it
that
is.
go on vacation. That one. That's one of my favorite movies. So I like that type of style movie.
Okay, so a thriller. That's what I would call those kind of movies. That's a good
Well,
movie
there
though.
we go. It is.
If nobody has ever seen Star's movie that she just recommended, decent.
Yeah. And tag me in SupForce when you do watch it, and tell me that you watch it and tell me what you think. Also, chat. Yes, it is an old movie because I watched it when I was a kid. I think. Like, I was young when I watched it, so that means it's old. But then again, I'm pretty young. So, old by my standards. Old by my standards. Ooh, Yoshi
That's
hands.
too funny. Right? We can see all your creases.
Yeah. Man, you should make a TikTok.
Sorry,
Like
my dog. I didn't know my dog was locked in here. That's how I kept looking at. And then my son opened the door. He's not wearing a t-shirt, so I was like, "Oh God!" Like,
that.
Oh no.
all right,
That's so true. Like just transition with your hand. Like.
I
yeah,
mean, I've
like
done a TikTok like that. So, it's alright. Not too bad.
What is Star's favorite class in D&D? Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to catch up on questions. I apologize.
Ooh, this one's exciting. Okay. Favorite class is a paladin because I love playing fighters. So I love being strong builds, but I also really like having spellcasting abilities, even if it's very little. Where you could go with a fighter and just do Eldritch Knight, but I like paladin a lot more because I get to smite stuff. All right, like slash and then smite and be like, well, you just took 60 damage. You're welcome. So paladins. Sorry,
All
I
right.
had that prepped. I knew that one.
Nice. So next question
I
is:
slaughtered you.
tell us about the toughest moment you had as a DM, which means dungeon master.
Ooh.
Learning.
Okay, actually, the toughest moment
I
was
wish I would have gotten
recently.
a D&D though. Sorry.
I had one of my players, as I was describing something to them, say, "Oh, we don't care. We just want to do this." And in D&D, anybody that plays D&D knows there isn't a skip button. The DM is there to explain the scenario, explain the surroundings, explain what's happening, the sounds, all of that. And your player blowing you off like that sucks, and it ruined my entire day. And then I had the second game afterwards that I was streaming, and literally my entire stream, everyone that knew me and knew how I DM'd messaged me afterwards and asked if I needed to talk to someone because of how jittery I was, how out of focus I was. I never got into the headspace of a DM because I think there's an actual headspace for it where you're just completely focused and this is what you're doing. And I never got there, and I was just so self-conscious, so nervous. So that's definitely the worst experience I've had. It was horrible.
Do you find it kind of takes the fun out of it being a DM, or now that you've found like your comfort place, it's like nice to have that kind of control?
It's two different funds. So being a player is so different than being a DM. I enjoy DMing. I enjoy being the NPCs, non-playable characters. Yoshi, NPCs, non-playable characters, and the world.
We have that one in video games, so I know what that one
Okay.
is.
Okay. And then being the world itself. So I'm everything that's around the players. I'm the buildings, I'm the grass, I'm the sky, I'm the characters around them, I'm the sounds, I'm all of it. And it's really interesting to run the games like that. And then when you're a player, you're that one character and you're experiencing the world. So it's two different perspectives. When I want to DM, I look at everything at a character point of view first to be like, okay, what do my players want to see? What is going to entertain them? And then when I'm a player, I'm like, oh my god, I get to mess with the DM. So I enjoy both a lot. And you can't really be like, oh, is one less fun? To me, it isn't. Some people don't like DMing, some people don't like playing. So it just depends.
But for you, like both, like you're like I can't choose. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
that's cool. So what like kind of music and stuff do you listen to? Like I was like, we
Oh,
talked
no.
about movies. Let's do the music route.
Oh no. Oh no. Pop.
Pop?
Pop
Like
music.
like true pop or like pop rock or like punk pop? Like
Like Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, One Direction, Niall Horan, those types of pop.
okay, so like 100% just like pop pop.
Yeah. So many people are gonna hate me now because like everyone judges me when I say I listen to pop.
Hey, you
Um,
can't be the only one if that's all the radio stations are playing.
right? Exactly. But I also really like Disney songs. So I listen to a lot of Disney songs.
Okay, favorite Disney song?
Let It Go.
Let It Go? Okay. My
Mm,
my favorite's When Will Your Reflection Show? Or it's just called Reflection by Christina Aguilera. I love it.
Let It Go. And a very close second is The Climb by Miley Cyrus from the Hannah Montana movie.
Okay.
I had to put that out there. Sorry.
That's a good song. Like The Climb is a great song.
It
Like,
makes me feel so good when I've like just lost a battle against something like, oh my god, I didn't get this job or I didn't get this, and I just kind of listen to it just to calm me down. Like, we don't always win. It just we have to keep working. So I just love the meaning of the song.
okay.
I feel like Yoshi's laughing because someone said something in chat.
No, I was just smiling. I called Raps old, and he's like
So,
boomer pop, and I was like, "You're just old, dude." Like party in the USA, dude. That's my jam.
Party in the USA.
right?
Go ahead, Em. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say since Star started singing, I was like, actually, for those who don't know, Star has a beautiful voice.
Thank
True.
you.
But you got to go into the
She can
hangout to
hold.
hear it.
Yeah, you guys have to hop into Hangouts. I'm literally there 60% of the time. And if I'm not there, just at me and I'll be there. It's great.
She's like, I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
We
Not
will
to
work
sing, just to
something out.
talk. Just to talk. Not to sing. Although we do have to have a karaoke night soon. Like, I want to hear everybody's voices so bad.
Is Twitch Sings still a thing?
Mm-mm.
No, it's like kaput now, like no more.
But we can use YouTube, I guess. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. There's many things
We'll
we can
work on
figure it
something.
out. Yeah.
Have your people get old, my people. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Make some dreams come true.
Right?
I can't sing. I can't hold a tune. It's not pretty. I'm
It's
not tone
fun.
deaf, but
Oh, I do want to say this. All right. Guys, I'm so excited because my sister is hosting me a D&D karaoke themed birthday on March 30th. We're
ooh,
having a dungeon cake. I'm going to be running a game for her and her friends. It's COVID safe, I promise. Nobody hate on me. And then we're going to play karaoke. And I'm so excited. I just had to say that. I was like, D&D karaoke game. That's it. I'm done. Okay.
that sounds like a good birthday. Like,
You
I think
should
so.
stream it.
I can't. I can stream
Why?
the D&D game. I was planning to stream the D&D game, but I'm not going to stream the karaoke because, like,
Well, not the karaoke
TM
part, but like the
safe.
game and like your birthday leading up to that. That'd be kind of cool.
I was going to stream the game, yeah.
COVID what? But yeah, guys, if you have any questions for Star, please at SupForce. It helps me see it because apparently I'm blind and can't read. So you know, that's what we're doing in this stream.
I love you. Um,
Actually, I guess since I'm not in chat, this is my question that I ask every time around. But I like to know what people's guilty pleasures are. Like what you do when you close the door that you don't want anybody to know that you're doing.
it's two things. Thing number one is I will sneak up snacks into my room. Um, and my sister's family is very healthy, so we don't have snacks. So I'll like buy snacks and I'll sneak them into my room and I'll just close the door and sit inside that tent on my bed and just eat the snacks and watch anything on my phone. Because like no need for anybody to know. The second thing is I will put my yoga pants on and a sports bra, and I will blast music so loud and just dance around in my room like a crazy person and throw my hair all over, throw my hands in the air, just do whatever for like a good 20 minutes and yell. Just like yell. And nobody can be home. So I'll just like yell while I'm dancing and it feels amazing.
I actually totally understand how you get your hype level where it is now. It's by doing that. Like,
No, I'm just
no?
maybe. Maybe. I haven't been doing this for a very long time. It's just been like 2 or 3 years. I've always been hyper. You know, I'm one of those people that is hyper in the morning and hyper at night. I don't have I'm a morning person or I'm a night person. I'm hyper always. I think part of it is I've learned to hide when I'm upset so well that I'm just always hyper.
Okay. I just feel like if, I was having a down day and if I did that, just like danced around my room, flung my hair around, scream and yell, just get my, vibe on, like that would get me hyped too. Like,
Well, I don't do it that often, Em. I don't do it every morning. I just do it when my family isn't home and I know they're not home and I'm like, yes, 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 scream, scream, scream. It feels great. It's a good outlet. See, now I remember the word outlet.
I've only ever screamed like in the wilderness. Never screamed in my own home.
I sometimes will scream into one of my stuffed animals. I'll just hold it against my face, scream really loudly, and nothing comes out basically, and then just hug it and go to sleep. Like when it's like a really bad day, and I just
Can we just all imagine M screaming at some bear in the woods?
no, a moose, right? She's in Canada.
Well, I mean,
No, I mean like just at like like the top of a hike or something and just like, like scream
Yes,
into the like into the wilderness. I wasn't like screaming at an animal.
I get it. I
that's
get
how
it. Em.
avalanches start. M, you just took out a whole village if they're gone now. You had to scream at that bird. What else?
God.
I'm just like I thought I missed the question. I'm sorry. No, I did. I'm good. Perfect. What's Rabs? Rabs, why didn't you answer? You asked the animal question.
Yeah, and I never knew the answer, so I demand to know.
Alpaca.
Demand to know.
Alpaca? Okay, and
Wait,
what's
one
the why?
second. I have to show you the exact thing I showed them. You see how cute this alpaca is, right?
Adorable.
I'm cute. But get on my bad side, and I will kick you in the shins and kill you.
Is that what alpacas do?
No, but like they're very fierce creatures, so yes. But in my head, it's I'll kick you in the shins and kill you.
All right. It's like picturing this alpaca, like kicking you in the shins.
Until
They're
you
not-
die.
That kangaroo has nothing on the alpaca, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like, I've hit my shin before, and I wanted to die. That just hurt just a little bit. I can imagine being full blown kicked in them.
Yeah. No.
Star, you said that you love snacks in your bed. What's your favorite snack?
Salty or sweet?
Sweet first, then salty.
Kinder Bueno. Kinder Bueno is my favorite.
What is that?
We have a.
A Bueno? You don't know what a Bueno is? What?
I will mail you. Can you send me your address, please?
Yeah, I'll
I will
send
mail
that.
you
Just
some
what?
because like I'm
What?
sorry. In Lebanon we have a commercial that goes Kinder Bueno, and then it says like a small snack for a big hunger, but in Arabic, and it's like I love it. I love it. Salty hot Cheetos, like flaming hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos. Okay, I've never had hot Cheetos.
Can you
Everybody
send
tells
me your
me about
address?
it. We have them here. I just I've never like
You need
been
to.
interested.
You need
Like,
to. You need to. You need to.
hmm,
I will keep saying it. You need to.
I will try them out.
I love them.
I don't know. I'm not a huge cheese fan.
It doesn't taste like cheese. The flaming hot
No?
Cheetos don't taste like cheese. They taste like hot spice, heat.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't like the regular Cheetos very much. They're just cheesy, but the
I
flaming
was
hot
gonna
Cheetos
say.
are just hot.
I was like, that reassures me a little bit because yeah, I've just never been a fan of like powdered cheese flavor. No.
Yeah, no. There's not that flavor is not really present there.
I can't believe that Yoshi doesn't know what a Kinder Bueno is.
Right?
Do you know what a Kinder egg is?
The chocolate egg that has a toy inside that was banned in the United States or is banned.
Yeah. No? Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
I've
gonna
heard
send
of
him to
them. I've
Bueno.
never like.
I'm gonna send him some.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's like
send him some
that chocolate, but then they like squish in this like what is it? Like
cream, like
hazelnut cream
I think so.
like paste.
It's
Like
really tasty.
it's
Don't
good.
even tell
Ugh.
him. I'm gonna send him
Sounds.
some. That's now it's one on my list of things I need to do. Here, I'll write it. Send Yoshi Bueno.
Okay, wait. Rab says that they're not banned and that he has them there. I thought you couldn't get them in the
There
States.
are Kinder eggs. Wait, there's a new Kinder egg. I think he's talking about that one. The new Kinder egg comes in a plastic, and half of it is the actual chocolate with two little like crunchy balls inside, and then the other half you peel it, like the second half of the egg, you peel it and the toy is inside. That one's not banned here. It's the actual egg that's a chocolate that has a toy inside that's banned.
Why can you guys have one but then not the other?
Because
Like,
that okay, the eggs inside the yellow piece that had the toy inside
yeah.
was a choking hazard and somebody I think sued them or something. I don't know what happened, but that's why it's banned.
So is the one that you guys have in the States not have that little orange egg part?
It's literally half an egg that has like a plastic film that you peel and the toy is inside.
Okay, so nothing actually houses the toy except for chocolate.
Nope, just plastic.
Just you're eating
Okay,
it,
so this is an egg, right?
Mm-hmm.
You open it. It's a plastic sheet here, a plastic sheet here. You open the plastic sheet on this side, and there's chocolate inside. Like it's chocolate cream that you pick up with a spoon.
Oh, weird.
I will send you a picture of it.
Okay, so my Canadian self needs one of those eggs from the States, and then Yoshi needs a Bueno bar.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've never.
We'll
Eaten.
get it to you. We'll get it to you.
All right, I will definitely
Don't worry
look
about
forward
it.
to it then. I'm trying to. I had questions, but the thing scrolled up. Oh, have you? Spoof wants to know: have you ever cried on stream? If so, why?
Cried?
Hi, Spoof.
Oh, I feel like Spoof knows
Well,
something we don't
Spoof
know.
knows the answer to this.
Oh, I mean, I need to know now.
And it's one of my highlights on my stream, and it's because a certain someone gifted me 5 subs, and I started crying on stream.
I'm really happy they were happy tears
They
and
were
not sad
happy tears.
tears.
Oh no, happy tears definitely. But
That's awesome.
yes, so I have cried on stream.
Is that the most subs that you've ever gotten at one point in time? Yeah. So it's like your highlight
I was
moment.
like, oh my god. I started freaking out, and then like I started tearing up and crying. Somebody clipped it, and I'm like, this will be forever a memory in my heart right here.
Well, since we're talking about moments, like happy moments, streaming moments, what's your like fondest memory?
Really making me think.
You were the one who wanted a challenge.
Fondest memory? I don't know. I know. So I wasn't allowed to go to prom, right? My dad was very conservative, no prom, all of that. And my fondest memory wasn't even prom. It was the day that I had finally collected enough money to go buy my prom dress, which cost me $600, by the way. And when I purchased the dress and I was holding it in my hands, and I was like, this is this is everything I've worked for the entire year and a half from junior year to senior year. And it finally came to life, and I think that moment was like, I can do stuff for myself, and that just felt great.
That is always a good feeling when you like realize you're like, I can be self-sufficient. Like I can, do anything that I set my mind to and accomplish it. Like, what color was your dress?
It was a fuchsia,
Fuchsia? Fuchsia? Okay.
fuchsia. It's like that bright pink. And it was a dress that was like this, and had like sleeves till here, and it was very puffy here, and then it was tight all the way down to my knees, and then it spread out again.
Okay, so like essentially it was like a hoop neck, but then an empire waistline that was a mermaid bottom.
Yep.
That's freaking gorgeous.
It was so pretty. I'll have to send you pictures. We had a photo shoot. I'll have to send you pictures. I looked really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
My grad dress was not that pretty. It was just just like a spaghetti, like thin strapped, like like the chiffon like tube dresses. It is very 90s. I even had butterfly clips. Like
I had a black
My
dress that fit me really good up here. Really supported my back. It kind of like you ever seen like the Addams Family? That's the dress I wore to prom. It was a good dress.
my grad dress was just a very simple white dress, very long sleeves, but the sleeves were like from here to here were very loose, kind of like the
oh,
mermaid dress.
um,
Um,
I know what
and
you're
it just
talking
reached my
about.
knee,
That's cool. What do
and
you
then
even
I just
call those?
put a very
Flutter
long.
sleeves?
I don't know. They were very cute, and then I had a really long golden necklace with it and golden heels.
Cool.
Our
Do you
thing
like
was wear white.
wear white? Do you like gold versus silver? Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Gold is definitely my color, I think. Silver blends into my skin.
Mm. So it like gets washed out a little bit. You're like,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. But like only necklaces or rings. I'm not a big fan on earrings or bracelets. So I really like rings though. I don't have any on right now, but I used to have all these black rings all around my fingers. I was such a weird chick in high school.
No such thing.
There's a such thing.
Nah. Like, what's weird, anyways? Like,
A lot. A lot is weird. A lot is weird. Yeah.
so how did you kind of like get into like D&D? Like, where was the first time that you ever saw it?
My friend's house in Lebanon. He had a D&D game. I was sleeping over, and he's like, "Oh, I have to go DM," and I'm like, "Oh, can I watch?" So I watched his game, and I'm like, "Can you teach me how to play?" And I spent 2 or 3 hours from like, I think it was like 1 a.m. till 3:30,
Okay.
learning how to play D&D, and I just jumped right in. Just like streaming, I jump into things very fast. I realize I'm a very impulsive person. If I like something, I'm gonna go and try it.
Do you kind of tend to stick with things or do you tend to like move on rather quickly? Like,
It depends. There are things that I've moved on really quickly from just because they weren't my thing when I tried them. But if it's my thing, I'm a committed person.
okay. And would you say have you been writing the longest?
Writing the longest, but not the most. So I've
Most?
taken a lot of breaks from writing. I've been writing for 3.5 years, 4 years, but I've taken like 6 months breaks sometimes, 3, 4 months breaks. I'm not always writing. A lot of times I'll just journal, which I don't consider writing, but just journal things out if I just feel like writing something and I don't have any ideas. I think I write a lot more in here than I do on paper. I have so many stories constantly going through my head and I just never write anything out.
What if you created like little, like, word maps every time that you had like a idea?
I'm lazy.
At
I'm
least
lazy.
you're honest.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to do that.
Like, that's time consuming, and no.
I used to do open mics, writing like poetry and stuff, which was really fun. And I think that's kind of where I started to grow the appeal to being in front of a lot of people because it became very easy. So definitely public speaking is one of the top things on my list. I used to do MUN and MEU. I don't know if anybody knows what that is. It's Model United Nations and Model European Union. So basically, you were like ambassadors, and you'd go to two days of conferences. It's I think 8 hours, 8 hours. And you'd basically be a country, and you'd represent that country in the conference, and speak up, and do all these things. And I'm a very
Have you ever wanted to go into politics?
nope.
That's
I guess
kind of what that reminds me of. Like,
it is.
but
It is. It is more towards politics, so a lot of people do go towards that. I did it more to learn how to do public speaking properly, to gain that confidence, and just to learn about different things. Again, I try a lot of things, so I'm constantly trying new things.
what was the biggest thing you learned when you were doing the Model UN?
Biggest thing I learned how to write very sophisticated and advanced um, uh, writings and different like these topics. Like we had one of the topics that was what was it? Nuclear weapons. You have to talk about it from your country's point of view. So I learned how to do really good research. I learned how to do really good writing. It was really fun. I think I learned more of that than public speaking, just because public speaking's always been something that kind of ran in my blood. Like in third grade, I was in an ESL program here, which is English Second Language,
Mhm.
and I was the one that went up on the stage to do the pledge. And we had a yearly ceremony where all the awards were given out, and I was the one, an ESL student, was chosen to do the pledge. So like I always had public speaking. Um,
Is that kind of equivalent to like a valedictorian sort of
the
thing, but
pledge, like I pledge allegiance
for
to the
that?
flag. Well, no, it's just
Oh,
yeah,
I'm okay. Again, Canadian over here, we don't do that.
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Solid over my head, under my feet. Uh,
Mhm.
that would be nerve-wracking. I'm glad you did it though. Put yourself out there and, you know,
I was valedictorian though.
were you?
I graduated with a 98 average.
Pat yourself on the back. You go, girl. You go, Gang
High
Coco.
school is a big thing for me. Always working really hard. Still working really hard at everything I do. Just so you guys know, I'm a success-driven person. I look at success right in the face and I'm like, I'm gonna get you. And that's what drives me every day.
What's one of your like goals that you have set out right now that you're like determined to achieve?
Making a name for myself in the social media world.
Okay.
Um, so that it's not just oh she's a D&D girl, right? I want to be known for more than just a game.
Well said.
Um, Sorry to pop in. There's a question. Have you tried Wattpad?
Wattpad. I have. I read a lot on there just because it's like funny, cute stories that I think. I tried a bit.
Somebody definitely fell in my kitchen. Holy shoot, that was loud.
I don't really like publishing what I write. I like to keep it more personal, so I just didn't really enjoy that too much. But I did also only write fanfics at the time, and now I write a lot more of like mystery and, romance and a lot of deep personal poetry. So, makes sense, change of personality, change of person.
What is
I
it
feel like
about publishing that you just doesn't, like sit right with
I
you?
write for me, I write for me to go back and read it and see where I was at that point of time. So I feel like it's an invasion of privacy. Like, this is my stuff. This is mine. I don't want people to read it.
Fair enough. Kind of like it's your own reflection to kind of go back and gaze upon and not somebody else's, photo book to flip through.
Yep, basically. In creative writing, uh, when I had to submit any assignments, I used to like dread it because I was always really nervous because I didn't want people to judge the writing because now they were judging me as a person. So
Right. Whereas if you didn't write from like, your heart or like your personal experience, you would kind of dissociate it a little bit more and be able to take that criticism.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think yes.
Panic says
Yoshi.
hello. He's working. I just want to put that out there. Shyful also said that she would love to read some of your writing one day, if that's something you'd like to do.
I can send you the stuff that I've submitted in the submissions. That's stuff that's a little bit less personal. But they're just poetry, so I can do that.
Shy is actually a published author. So that's why
Oh no! Well, now I don't want to send it anymore.
No, she was the same way actually when she first joined SupForce. Like she was a little bit shy to, put it out there. And then when she sent it to me, I read it over and it's amazing. Like, so she'll probably a little bit of both ways, right? Give you some of her stuff to read and vice versa.
Yeah. I don't know. Published. Yikes.
It
Yikes.
sounds intimidating, but it's like,
Intimidating.
it's not. Like, it just means that, Shy went out there and pushed it to people and, like put it out on a hard copy.
I get that. I mean, that is true. Um, it's scary. It is scary.
You want all these hard questions. Now you want to go back to the easy ones? Like, what would you eat on a desert island all by yourself? What's your favorite color? I bet it's magenta.
Wait. Okay, look at everything around me. What's my favorite color?
I would say pink, but I don't want to assume.
It's pink.
Oh, I thought it was white because we were looking at the walls. I'm sorry.
This isn't my house, so obviously I'm not gonna paint the walls.
Would you paint the walls pink? If you could.
My room as a kid, up until I was in grade 9, was pink. Yes.
Really?
It was this kind of pink, like a light pink, this, and this, and then that pink, that one was like a really bright, dark pink.
Okay, maybe the shades would help, but like Panic's mom, she really likes pink as well, and her room is painted pink. And whenever I go in there, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm like inside a Pepto-Bismol bottle. I'm like, fuck. I don't know if I could do an entirely like pink room.
I don't know.
Pink is one of my favorites.
I might. I mean, I want to build my own home. Like, I don't want to just buy a house. Because I want to be able to design the entire thing myself. And I think what I'd do is I'd have like a loft that's very light pink with like roses or dream catchers or something in paint drawn on the walls that would contrast the color. Definitely not my room. My room would probably be like a cream color, something that's natural that isn't gonna be like, oh, I'm 60 and I have a pink, bright pink room.
See, and that's the thing, right? Is like you're describing something that's like way more like blush toned, right? Like what I'm describing. Like, I'll send you pictures of it later.
Okay. Alrighty.
I like the dream catcher idea, though. Sounds pretty.
Okay, I'm sorry, chat,
Do you
for literally loading you, but. And
Oh,
look,
that's really
Baby Yoda.
pretty.
That's just a sticker, but I really like dream catchers, so
That's your aesthetic.
yeah. One of them. The other one is being a princess. My crown is downstairs, though. I would have showed it to everyone in chat, but I'm lazy.
I like your crown. I think it's really pretty with like the pink and the teal stones on it. However, you said gold's your favorite and it's silver.
No, it's gold.
Is it gold?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'll show it to you soon. I'm lazy.
Definitely need to see the. Is it an actual crown or is it like one of those tiara things? Right? Is that what
It's
they're
an
called?
actual crown.
It's like an actual crown.
Okay.
It's an actual crown. Like a crown with the little jewels and everything on all over it. It's pretty.
That's what I was wondering because I was like, I don't know. I know like a lot of like girls wear the tiara. Is it tiara or tiara?
Tiara. I call it tiara.
Okay.
I used to wear.
But you know what I'm talking about. Like I'm like when you say crown, I
my
think
thing
of that.
used to be that.
Guess.
My
Okay.
thing used to be a tiara on stream, and then the tiara broke.
Gotcha.
And then you were like, I deserve a crown.
Yes, but then I couldn't put it on top.
Well, that's what I was wondering.
So
Cause it's like you say crown, but like for I guess I just pictured the tiara, so I just wanted to clarify what it was.
Yeah, I would have said that.
I don't know. That's why I got M here. I don't know stuff and things.
Jeez, get with it, Yoshi.
I'm trying. I'm old and I'm
God.
I'm just a dude trying to do dude stuff.
Dude stuff.
Is that the same thing? Yeah,
Dudes
shit,
can
I
have
don't
crowns.
Sorry, crown.
Right? Where's Take the Crown being like,
Yeah.
excuse you?
He's already in here. Like he's already yelling at me. There's cuss words
See?
going up in the air now. Sorry, crown. Jeez. You got to watch your intro video, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, perfect.
It was awesome. Thank you so much. It was like, I was like, how? What? I was so excited. I was so excited to watch it. I'm sorry I got the pictures and everything out so late.
She's like, I appreciate you.
I do appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, I just have. I was throwing something.
Oh, okay.
You can't see what's down here, but there's just a lot of crap right now, and I'm just like, I took a nap today and just kind of left my mess from earlier, so it's just like I'm trying not to knock crap over.
Makes sense.
Solid.
You know, like right before the stream, the reason we were late is because I deleted a bunch of scenes that I wasn't supposed to delete because I'm a freaking bot. Do I want to go to the garage with you? Nobody wants to move wood.
What?
I don't know. Starry, do you like moving wood around in the garage?
No.
If it's for rabble, I'll do it.
Aw, you're a way better person than I am because I'd have told him no, sir.
I mean, like, is there pizza and beer involved?
So, I didn't get to be asked the question that I was hoping I'd be asked. Can I ask it to myself?
Yeah. Well, I'm curious now.
You asked us to mingle, and I was really excited for whenever I got my shot. And it's if you would change something with SupForce, what would you change?
Oh, I'm not there yet, Star. We got so much more time.
I'm sorry.
Jump the gun. Well, I guess I said yes. She asked.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
So, Star, what would you do? What would you change?
No,
Sport
no,
for
it's
us.
fine. It's fine. No, it's fine.
No, we all gotta know now.
I just really excited for the question. I was like, I really want to answer this. I really want to answer this.
Well,
I
now
know
that
you're gonna
you're
ask.
excited
I know
about
you're
it,
gonna
I'm
ask.
excited about it, so you have to answer it. So we all know the question is, what would you change about SupForce if you had one day to run it? Like, I asked that wrong, but you know what I'm talking about.
So I love support force. Everybody knows this, right? I'm not here to poop on anyone's parade. I love the family here. M knows that me and wait, I think M is in the bottom. So like
If
M,
I point this way, then you are this way from me.
I'm assuming M is this way. I don't know if I'm pointing actually at M or not,
Yeah,
but
you're good.
M knows how much his family means to me. So I would add a mental health chat. That's what
Mm.
I would do different. So everything, the events are awesome. The support is awesome. Gen chat is awesome because we're not link dropping, which is awesome because I've been in so many servers. People are like, "Oh my god, I'm live. Can you come watch?" And then they disappear. And then the next time they're live, "Hey, oh my god, I'm live. Can you come watch?" And I hate that. Um, so I think that's one thing in one server that I was in before that they had, that it's not necessarily to be like, "Hey, I feel really bad, whatever." It's, "Hey, can anybody can someone come chat or something? Maybe I'm in Hangouts. I really need to talk to someone." I think that'd be very cool to have. But yes.
So the history of SupForce.
Okay.
We actually used to have a mental health channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. He did that, so now I have to do it, but I need to just close my eyes and let everyone look at my eye makeup. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Wait, do it again. Your camera literally started fading out right as you did it. Do it again, so everybody can
As
see.
soon as you
Nailed it.
so
Did it
pretty.
work?
That was really
Can I
good.
stop now?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
But yeah, and it didn't, succeed for us. So now we created the listener role. So if you are ever having a bad day, you can always add a listener and we'll jump in and chat with you.
Well, yeah, but where would you do, like, I don't know. It feels like doing that kind of, I don't know, makes you. It's weird to just be like, "Hey, out listeners, can we talk?" Because now everybody knows, like, you're just middle of a whatever channel you're in, and you're like, "Out listeners, hi." I don't know. I don't know.
That's
I've
an
never used it. I
interesting
just
point.
message you. I don't know if you have. I just message you. I'm like, "Hey, I'm busy. Can we please talk?" And then I'd cry on the phone with you. I've cried like what, 4 or 5 times, probably.
It's okay. We
Yeah.
we all
M's
need to
awesome.
vent sometimes.
M it
Friends
M
associates.
is like best friend material. Like awesome.
Aw.
M is awesome. Sorry, Yoshi, that
Oh, I'm
I
glad you go
overstepped
to
with
M
this.
with all this stuff because I'd be just staring at you like, okay,
No, I
like,
meant with the overstepped with the question. I just
oh no, don't apologize. It made for a funny moment in my life, so it's fine. Um, was that the fitness one? No, that was not the fitness one.
Oh my god, actually, I want to edit my answer.
I want to
Bring
edit my
back the
answer
fitness
to include
channel.
that.
Bring back the fitness channel. That was literally the, no offense to all the other channels. I love all the channels. All the love to SupForce. That was the best channel on the entire server. Best
Darn,
Until
we were.
channel.
everybody stopped working out because you all
I
got
was
It was
gonna
just
say.
Christmas.
donuts.
It was the 3 weeks of Christmas and New Year's. Come on.
So
I
if
love that channel.
we brought it back, would you be in there all the time?
Star used it.
I used
Like
it
me.
every
Oh,
single
did
week.
you?
I would try to
I
finish
mean,
every
obviously, I
single
use it all the time
workout.
too, but
No, you didn't. It was just me and Star.
And
Vicar jumped
yeah.
in a few times. Yeah.
And then
we pulled a
there was
Yoshi.
2 other people that would like hop in
Shut up, Raph.
sometimes, but it was mostly me and M. And I loved the channel because it gave me so much motivation. It was awesome. So now I finished my answer. Okay.
Is there any other questions you want to ask yourself?
Oh my god.
No, it makes our job a lot easier, so it's okay, Start.
I'm sorry.
I'm really glad you were excited about it. That's my thing is, like, you came off super excited about it and you wanted to say it, like, speak your piece about it, and that makes me, I mean, obviously I can't say on stream what you know and what we all know, but it makes me excited to know that people get get excited about things and want things to change and, you know, put the right foot forward kind of thing.
I will say this. Before in SupForce, probably like a month and a half ago, or not before in SupForce, before with me while I was in SupForce. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Um, I used to be in a lot of servers that I never used. So like right now I have 20-ish servers, 25 servers that all have notifications that are just not open. And a lot of them are for other streamers. Where like we used to just kind of chat in their servers. But I was in support servers, the link dropping servers. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. And I had made some really good friends in one of the servers. And then the server kind of, died out because like it's just link dropping. It's not going to do anything. When I joined, it wasn't link dropping. And I'm a very talkative person, and everybody knows the ME6 bot. It levels you up based off how much you talk.
Yeah.
Within a week, I had gone up 21 levels, and I've been the number one talkative person in the group. Although the person underneath me was there for weeks. The owner of that server is one of my really close friends. And anytime I posted anything with SupForce, they knew I was in SupForce. They'd always like view the story or something, and then they wouldn't say anything. Where if I posted a picture of me, they'd be like, "Oh my god, so cute." So lately I was like, hey, like this, and this, and this. I don't want to feel bad for posting pictures because, like, I'm sorry, your server is dead, right? Which they got, but I realized, like, I wanna do that post where, like, when people like your pictures and they, you can do the story and like, thank you at SupForce. Like, I really want to do that, but I never got the chance to because, like, oh my god, the people in that server would see it and all that shit. I'm like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do the finger. I was gonna do the finger. Everybody knows what I was gonna do. So I'm glad I cleared that up.
Yeah, I
And
think that's
also like,
a tricky one for a lot of people. Like, a lot of us are in many multiple different Discords, and it's hard to spread out the time. Oh my, look at all of them.
well, the other ones are just cute little things. But I've got the two SupForce here, and then I've got this one here.
The Christmas one.
Yeah, I just had to show
It
them.
looks so good.
They're so pretty.
I think Christmas
Yeah,
is still my favorite one.
Mine up here.
I wish I thought of doing that.
What? You still have time. You can still do that.
No, I put all the stickers there. Well, actually, there's only just panics there. Rabs is somewhere over there next to my TV. I don't remember the other two. There were two others. One of them, person I don't know, I've never seen in the server before.
Do you remember the color? I could probably tell you.
I think it was purple?
Purple? Probably Taurus or Sins. They both have purple.
I'm not sure, but someone I've never seen in the server before. And then another one, I don't know if it was Wolfie, no. Someone I know. I just don't remember who. But yeah.
I'm still itching for a Madly one. I'm a male.
Yoshi. I really wanna. Okay, there's one in your background, one of those little pops, the thingies in the background, that looks really cute from here, and I don't know if it's actually that cute. The second row, second one, this way. That one.
That one?
Is it like second? No, first. That's the third row. Second row. Yes, that one.
This one.
Is
right
it
here?
that cute? Yes.
That's a
Poison Ivy, isn't it?
that one right there.
Yes.
Right here. That's my Harley Quinn one.
Oh, one
it's
over.
really cute.
Yeah.
I keep looking at it and I'm like, I'm gonna come and steal it.
I'd get up and show it to you, but it's like they'd all fall down and they're not really up there. Like, this is like a fake background for right now. yeah. Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn. I'm a huge fan of all of them. So
Okay, so in chat, question. Am I gonna steal it? Should I go steal it from them? Should I go steal it?
You
Say
need
yes.
a
Okay,
plane
steal
ticket.
it. I mean, doesn't matter. I get to see Yoshi and steal it. Oh, awesome.
Nailed it.
See?
Rabs is like, I think you should take it down anyways, and if the whole wall claps, so be it.
Do you
Oh,
nailed it.
hey! It didn't fall.
There you go, start.
Oh, it is cute.
I like her little tuxedo thing going on.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It looks really cute. Like the rest of them look. I don't know.
Not cute.
Yes.
Well, you don't like my clowns? Like,
I don't know. You have a lot of Batman ones.
yeah. Well, I got like, I don't know if you can see down like down here. There's a lot more too.
Batman.
And then because I'm still moving in, I still have. Let me show you guys what's in this box. I still have all these. So
All those to put up.
yeah. And then there's
Guys.
another box over there. So it's like.
Guys, check the message I just sent. Guys, everyone in chat, check the message I just sent.
Hey.
I don't think anybody understood what it was. And I'm like, okay,
If
now
you
it's time.
see it, you know what to do with it.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. God.
So, Star, if you could have a character in any Funko Pop, what character would it be?
What do you mean?
Well, because they make them in like all different characters. There's like Disney Funko Pops. There's
Oh,
like,
okay. You mean like if I could have one, what would
yeah,
it be? Ah, okay. Princess Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
okay.
She's my favorite princess, so.
I definitely don't have that one here, so don't bother looking for it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's in that box. I think it's that box.
That's so funny. Princess Belle is actually also my favorite Disney princess. Not gonna lie.
Code's been used up. Somebody snatched that code and was gone.
Like Ace.
No, but nobody got it. This makes no sense. Alright, one sec.
Oh, code, the error that you're seeing,
Oh,
Star,
okay,
is code.
you know why.
Yeah,
I know
there's
why.
no
Okay,
member.
I sent the wrong code in chat. Alright. So,
Oops.
what I did is I took all the codes and then I sent them again and then kept deleting from them in Discord. So I sent from the original one that I had used and not the one that I hadn't. So that was already used up. Oop. Thank you, chat. Love you guys. Eeps. Shh, it's okay. Star makes mistakes. There we go. Now I sent an actual working code in chat. Wait, what happened to my question? What question?
Did I miss the question?
I guess.
Yeah, I'm like, which question, Rabs? Be more specific.
Yeah, you
Oh,
probably have to
at
ask me.
SupForce. If you could remove one thing from SupForce, what would it be? Is that the question you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
That one's
remove
not used
it.
up. I swear to God. Okay. Control paste.
Removing things from SupForce.
Can you show the door?
That's a new one.
This is stupid. What do you mean it's used up? Okay, is that one used up too? Now I'm just like, okay, let's talk about SupForce.
Now I'm shooting in the dark. So Rabs asked what you would remove. I'm like, that's an interesting one.
While you're thinking of that, Star, are you going live after this?
No.
Okay.
I was going to, because I haven't done.
Because I'm looking cute already.
Because I was gonna do my makeup, because I haven't done a makeup live this week yet, other than the first one where I opened the stuff. But then I was like, wait, I want to do my makeup for the stream. So.
In that case, what do you guys say if we did something a little different where we rated somebody that wasn't a part of SupForce and see if we get them to join.
Yes.
You want to rate a random? We could do that. Let's do it.
That's what I've been looking at, because I was like, that'd be kind of fun. Like, and like,
okay.
Yeah.
We just gotta vet the random.
I know what I'd remove. I know what I'd remove. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Great. I'm all ears.
Are you guys ready for this? 100%
I
ready?
don't know if I'm ready, but I'm listening.
You should be super ready.
What if I don't like it?
Why would you not like it? I'm not going to say something mean.
But I love every bit of SupForce, so to remove something, I'm like, I might cry.
Okay. I can see that. But what I'd probably remove is... I would not say Food Force. What I'd probably remove... Can I say the work hours of the supers and the staff? Like, just make them not have jobs and hang out with me all day?
I wish that was a thing.
I mean, I don't know. I just want to talk. I want to talk all day, all night. Like, I'm such a needy person.
Aww.
I'm a needy person. It's okay.
Was that really the thing that you would change, though? Or...
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I'd remove. I don't think there's anything I'd remove. Sad that we removed Fitness Channel. Tears. I'm just gonna keep repeating it. Yeah.
Alright, so obviously I can't hear the guy that's in the background. I think I found somebody, so that's the thing. But I want to kind of, we're going to start to end it here, so I wanted to let you give you last couple minutes, kind of like say anything you missed or you wanted to say, give yourself shout outs, just really just kind of plug everything that you have.
Okay. Well, I'll rephrase my intro. I'm a D&D gaming streamer on Twitch. I have 2 Instagrams and a Facebook and a TikTok. The second TikTok I don't use. I only use the one that's StarInLife001, just because the other one just, I don't know, didn't appeal to me. This one's like more makeup and fun-based. You can find me on Instagram at TheStarDM001 or StarInLife001. The Star in Life one is more makeup, weight loss journey, that kind of stuff. I constantly post on that one. I want to start posting on the other one again. You can find me on Twitter at TheStarDM001 as well. You can find me on Facebook, *Parveen, which is my name, by the way, if somebody didn't know that. Other than that, my Twitch is obviously TheStarDM001. Like, I tried to make sure that those were all the same. If you guys want to look at my makeup, you guys totally should. I have a lot of posts, although I've only had the account for 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks, I think. And if you guys like any of the makeup, you guys can PM me, although I think most of you guys are guys here right now. So, like, you can PM me either on Discord or on Instagram. If you're a girl, I can color match. I don't know who knows what that is, but basically I can match you with the foundation color that works for your skin and for your skin type. If you're a guy, we have guy products too, and you can buy a gift for your girlfriend. Just saying. Just saying. Not advertising here, but just saying. I am trying to grow this business to be more than just a side hustle. This business and me are in a relationship right now, and the relationship is I've got to be independent, and my sister's moving soon, so I'm going to need the rent. Other than that, I love makeup. I love makeup. I love putting this on every day. I love taking TikToks. I love doing videos, all of this pizzazz that I've been doing. So I'm just really excited to share it with the world. I think that's it. That's all about me. My stuffed animals are my life, and I'm a princess, so there's that. And guys, the scavenger hunt is still going on. Please, someone go get that XP. Like, it's a massive XP. Go do it. Go and do it. It's massive. It's massive. It's massive. And it's not hard. It's just some fun things we do to make sure everybody gets noticed around here. So go and do it. Go. Now. Go do it. Okay? But after we raid and, say hi to everyone, but raid. The XP code. We have an epic giveaway right now going on. It's in the feature channel if you scroll up a little. There's 4 tasks you need to do, and then 1 task at the end after you message me. The first person that finishes all the tasks get the XP code. So there's that. I think that's me. I want to thank you both and the entire SupForce community and the entire staff and the supers and the mods and everyone that made this happen. I want to thank everyone for letting me be featured member. We have a couple more days and I have a lot of fun stuff planned, so just tune in, guys. Check that feature channel and just share the love with everyone, please. I love you.
Aww.
Well, perfect.
Perfect,
So,
right?
we're gonna look at a complete random. I found that the only reason I seen this guy is because I love his little icon that he has on there. It's Boo from Dragon Ball Z. Love that guy. So show him your love. Show him what we were about. Thank you, Star. Thank you, M, for being here.
Thank you.
Don't forget this Saturday, huge Rocket League tournament. I'm probably gonna be giving crazy stuff away. We're not sure yet, but we're gonna try to do something. But hope everybody had fun. Star, thank you so much again. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
M, thank you for helping me out again with the makeup stuff. Cause
No, thank you guys. I was happy to be here tonight. It was great to get to know you, Star. Everybody that was here on the pod too, don't forget to claim that hashtag podcast for some XP if you were in chat and present. Yeah.
Love
Alright
you
then.
guys. Thank you so much for this.
bye.
Let's go raid.
I've never been on this end of the raid.